All right, officially, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome out to the Market Watch Group Weekly Market Wrap. We have a small but mighty group here. Miguel is here. Yep, that's it. Once Miguel gets here, we start. We're on Miguel's standard time today. Let's get cracking. As always, we are here for education and illustrative purposes only, and to hang out as best friends in a trading group, of course. What we don't do is give recommendations to buy or sell any financial security or product, because we're not brokers and we're not advisors, yada, yada, yada. What will we do today? Hello, speculators! What's that old song? Warren, regulators mount up, speculators mount up. That's what I'm gonna dub it. That's gonna be the theme song every time when we come in and we hear it playing. I've got projects in front of me. Love it. Market analysis. What happened and why? Revisit the posture. It's not looking good. Mindset for trades. It's yeah. I mean, it feels like we might have a bounce. I took the rest of my profits. Last of my puts. I had one more set. I got rid of that. Dunzo funzo. Additionally, looking for some bullish trades potentially here. Still carrying, the IBIT. A little bit of balance. Spy put is getting challenging. Yeah, I get it. Time might be running out. Okay, let's get into it. There's Apple. That's what I liked. We've been saying if Apple can make that bounce, there it is. It's that hiccup, second bounce, bopping it right back up. I liked it. I'm taking it. Bull call spread on the vol being high. Let's go look at some things. So, another big whoa, hey, easy, buddy, easy. Another big week of volume. Last week we were like 4 out of 5 days got scored. This week 5 out of 5 days got scored. 5 out of 5 days. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoops. Yeah, sorry guys. My mouse is like, I don't know. I think it's Zoom. I think it's Zoom. Zoom is doing something funky here. I don't know what. Let's get that B. Let's duplicate that B. All right. Buyers got a day back. That's a hell of a run right there. Right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sellers. 1, 2, 3 for the buyers. 7 to 3. I'm still going to say that's a minus 0.5. Well, it's not getting worse. It's not getting worse. I'll tell you what, it was looking nasty for a minute there, right? Right? We all saw it. We had this chunk, that shadow, when this was down, we we're like, ooh, this thing is falling apart. I thought my puts are going to be magical. And then we got that rally. Right? We got that rally. And there we go. Here we are. So, yes. Let's talk about it. Long-term score dropping. Right? For me, let's go see it. Bam. We got a 1 week reprieve last week on the Friday rally. This week we're down. So that's going to lose a quarter of a point. Short term is going to lose a quarter of a point. Volume's going to stay, actually. Too big. We had 2 opposing buy days to bring in a little bit of a opposition for the buyers. Great. Well done, buyers. That's going to stay. Major market analysis probably will stay. Sector rotation, there's a good chance it hits down to neutral with like Steven said. Consumer staples starting to get even stronger still. And the VIX. And the VIX hitting a higher high. Sorry, hold on. Let's get this back to a 6-month higher high this week. Definitely dropping that down. So, yeah, I would imagine we're losing at least 3/4, if not a full point. We're going to be in the ones. It's not looking good. That to me definitely has me much more concerned that this rally, if that's what we're getting, may not have a lot of legs. Yeah. If I extend this and I extend this, and you can see we're bouncing off that 200. That's one of the reasons I wanted to put it in there. But I got to tell you guys, if we get 2 days up, pop into that range, come back down, and it looks like it's going to roll over, do we count each of what higher lows for minus 0.25? Give me some context. But no, I'm going to only take 1/4 of a point for any one thing. Yeah, no. I'll go look at the VIX again here in a second, but the VIX just made a higher high. That's it. It took out the previous high, take away 1/4 of a point. I would imagine I'm going to be at a 1.5. That's where I would imagine my posture score to be. Not great. Yeah. What we were really hoping that in this area here that we could like hang on, and it just couldn't do it. It fell apart. Okay. So we hit the 200, but there's still a lot of downside before getting to a correction, especially if you rally up a little bit first and then fall down. One move, second shoe drop, bam, there it is. And there is a 10% correction. Okay. So you might be thinking, well, Scott, why are you putting a bullish trade on then? Well, because, that's a concern. But if Trump came out and said, you know what, I'm done with tariffs, would I expect this thing to go up like that? Absolutely. Maybe even all the way back, where all of a sudden I'm like, ta-da, there's a V. Now, can I wait and get into the V like here as it's like almost at the top? And you're like, oh man, this thing's moving. We should be in it. No. Here or not at all. And maybe there's a second day. I think that you don't need to be like, oh, I'm going to smash in some trades. I think there are some that are firing and some that are setting up. So it's like, great, I'll put one on now. Relax. See how Monday comes. If Monday I get additional confirmation, even more so there. Let me show you what I mean. So Apple looks good. Give me that bounce. Give me that turn. Moving up out of this. What am I looking for? I'd like to see it make a big move. And then maybe take some profit somewhere through there if it stalls out. Yeah. AEE. It's taken out the prior candle, but the stochastics is pinching but not turning. I could wait for that one. I could wait and see if it ends up turning into Heikin Ashi. Bam. Not there yet, but getting close. So I think there's still a setup occurring in AEE. Great. I don't have to try to do everything at once. Amazon, still nothing. Still nothing. Baba, no. Bank of America, absolutely not. BX. I would like to. I'd like to hope that you guys are doing the same thing I'm doing. When it pops up, you're like, nope, no, because look at it. It's down here. We don't trade at lower lows. We're not. It's not in my interest. Caterpillar. Oh, Caterpillar. I would trade Caterpillar on the next pullback. But not before. But not before. You guys are so quiet again today. I know it's a small group today. I don't know where everyone is. I kind of feel like you'd want to be here today. No on CIEN. No on CLS. Open our mics, Miguel. You sound like Steve. CME. Viable. That's viable right there. Coming out of that flag. Vol is somewhere in the middle. If you wanted to put one on, that's definitely got one. Steven says, great minds think alike. Cisco, give it another day. I think the stochastics has turned, but we haven't really gotten above this. I think I could be patient with that one and be let that come a little bit more. I'm not going to rush. Delta is a no. Diamonds are a no. Duke Energy. Interesting. Interesting. I got to tell you, it looks a lot like this one right here. Won't. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's interesting. Possibly looking to retest some old highs. Miguel, did you like the meat, or did you feel like it ran out of gas quickly? Didn't? I don't know. I'm still like, I'm never super stoked about trading utilities. That's just me. Got a nice piece. All right, good. Fastenal, there's another one. What are we seeing? Caterpillar, Fastenal. We have industrials showing some uptick, right? Yeah, that's good. Apple showing some uptick. Industrials showing some uptick. Okay. Utilities pay a great dividend. Yeah, if you hold on to them. FHN, nothing yet. FI, nothing yet. Flex, no, still down. Fox, maybe. Not yet. Stochastics is turning. Candle is not. I'm going to be patient. I'd rather wait and catch it Monday. I don't need to force a bunch of trades on Friday afternoon before the market closes. Right? No point in that necessarily. Yeah. Where were we? GE Vernova in its consolidation. Gold. You can see it tried to pop a little bit and then it just sort of ran out of steam. I'm not a big fan of trading gold either. So there's that. I is for IBIT. Okay, let's keep going. Google, nothing for me there yet. Based on what you said about SPY might shoot for 10%, would you be against a hedge? Well, I don't want to hedge now on the upswing, right? We'll talk about it when we get to the SPY. I'm like taking off the rest of my old hedge. I'm 100, and it's not really a hedge anymore because now I might have a couple of bullish trades and a couple of bearish trades. if my overall portfolio is balanced, because at a 1.5 market posture, I'm not going to be like mostly in bullish trades. That's when I need a hedge, is when I'm mostly in bullish trades. At this point, with the amount that the posture's regressed, with the way that we see the posture, with the way that I imagine most of our portfolios are positioned, that becomes more of a, are you going to speculate bearishly? Speculators, mount up. But yes, I would say, hell yes, I would be willing to speculate to the downside on a VIX signal, because I love the VIX signal. Of course I do. I worship at the altar of the VIX. Okay. Got a few more people that jumped in. Good to see everyone. If you're joining late, you're not late. You're right on time for the information you needed. Goldman Sachs. Nothing there. I need sound effects. I need a theme song, which I've got identified now. I just need to dub it to my own. I need a theme song, and I need sound effects. Kind of like Mad Money style, Kramer, right? Where he has his little keyboard with his sound effects. It just feels appropriate. No on Hood. HTHT. It's kind of in this triangular type pattern. I'm not seeing anything too astounding. Helmet, no. Kind of just sinking now. It's touching the 100. And IBIT. Okay. I mean, it's actually rolled over by price, pinching on the stochastics, but hasn't flipped yet. Looking for it to flip. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for it to flip. What do you guys think? That's the thought process here. There is a digital currency summit. When is that summit? I mean, what is he going to say? Like, I don't know. Oh, that's at 3 today? I don't know. I mean, reserve plans. Yeah, I don't know. Take a big fat loss on that. Look at IBM. We were like, I don't know about IBM. Do you guys remember when I was like, I think I'm going to trade IBM, and you guys were all like, I don't know, Scott. It feels like it's just channeling. And then I was like, I don't know. I feel like we should do it. And then you guys talked me out of it. I don't know why I let you guys talk me out of that one. Maybe it was Zoom's fault. Nah. I mean, I felt like it had a good opportunity. I just didn't think there would be that much. But yeah, nice move today, 5%. Okay, IBM. Technically, it's the same channel. I'm not worried about it at all. Yeah, if it pulls back and makes a higher low, I would trade the higher low within the channel, because then my expectation of it breaking out increases. Or wait for it to break the high and then wait for the pullback, and then, yeah. But either way, I'm looking for the buyers to do more than just bounce off the channel. The channel just didn't seem to have that much. So, I always laugh, though, when I'm like, I'm not going to trade it, and then the next day it moves. Just the market giving me a little hello. Channel breakout retest, exactly. Exactamundo. There's those defensives, the staples that Steven was talking about. KMB moving. Coca-Cola. I would say that's viable if you were looking for one. It's tough because, man, that 72 is heavy resistance, but maybe. Kroger moving well. After earnings, very strong after earnings. MasterCard pulling back, still trying to hold the 50. I'd still say maybe. Meta, nothing there. Garbage now. I mean, not garbage, but just in the consolidation. Garbage for a bullish trade. Morgan Stanley, down. Microsoft, down. Right, so a couple of things look all right. A couple of things not. A lot of things still down. We're still just trying to work our way out of this. Netflix lost out. Ooh, so this was a big one holding up our comm services where we're like, still good. And then yesterday it's like, nope. And now, just like that, excommunicado. Persona non grata. That is a technical term. I don't know if it is. I don't even know if I'm using those terms correctly, quite honestly. I just think they sound cool. Reminds me of John Wick, you know? Okay. I think I need new batteries on my mouse. I keep losing it. NI. Yeah, okay. I like that. That looks like a good one for next week. It's holding right on the 50. Stochastics is starting to turn. That's a great one for a bullish one moving into next week. So if we get a bullish move into next week and that move starts to fail early, we know we're going to roll it the other way. If it rides, we'll have a couple of things on to ride with. My objective right now is to be nimble. Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick. You guys get the drift. Did you guys like that I got that trade on Apple put out before? I find that I get flustered a little. So talk to me about the timing. I know it's kind of cool to put trades on together, but when we build it together and then I have to go like put the text and put the email and put the other and then post it to Circle, and then you guys are sitting there all talking. It's kind of a pain in the ass. So I don't know that we've found the best way to do it yet. I'm open to suggestions as always. I'm definitely open to suggestions. But I felt like it was maybe better for me to put it out right before we came on. And then we could talk about it if we wanted to. I mean, certainly we'll go back to it and look at it. But I would like to hear your opinions about that. If you're willing to provide it. NVIDIA, nothing is there for us right now. Palantir, no. PM, maybe for next week. Oh, yeah. I think that's got some move left. PRMB, still willing. But not for much longer. We've now broken the 50, so timing before session is good. Thank you, Miguel. Miguel has now spoken for the group. That is the consensus opinion. Because he was first and because I like what he said. Still review if questions arise. That makes sense. I think that's better. I think the objective is for me to try to get that thing out in the hour before the last hour. And then like we said, we can discuss debit. Did I not say? I thought I said. Let me check. Bull call. Long. I didn't say specifically debit, but if you built it, you would find it would only work as so a bull call is a debit, bull put is a credit, and long means I'm going to pay versus short means I'm going to collect. So I've had a couple of mistakes lately. It is an oversight, meaning I don't say the word debit, but if you try to build it, it will only work if you construct it that way. So I think I'd actually change the second to last line where it says approximate cost. I think I'd say approximate credit at trigger if I do a bull put spread. Yeah. Thank you for asking, Vladimir. Also, good to see you, sir. A few people have showed up on time for them, a little behind the start time for us. But like I said, you get here when you need the information. It's right on time. You're right on time. Yeah. What else? Sorry. Again, I'm like my mouse is just responding so slowly. Do 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 do. Let me know if there were any other questions on that alert, though, if you have them. QQQ. In consolidation. So a good day, but not a great day. Apple needs to do more than it's done. Roblox, Reddit, not good. Rocket Lab, not good. Let's see. SE was still looking okay. Made a nice move up after earnings. Now I think this looks fantastic. Nice looking pattern forming here. Anything above this area, ready to go. Liking it. Let's see. Bull credit spread for Apple. Okay, good. Yeah, and a new one starting. SPY, good, but not great. Right? Good, but not great. And even if we get 3 more days, it's good, but not great. So, anyway, let's keep looking. My puppy grew 3 pounds this last week. I weigh him every week in market. If you've ever had a big dog, you know it's insane. 3 pounds a week, 4 pounds a week to watch this animal grow. Anyway, I thought you guys would want to know. You'd be like, hey, how's your puppy doing? She's doing great. Growing like a weed. Toasts down. I don't know about this one. I put it on. I'm going to give it one opportunity. Golden English, about 97 at 2 years. So her brother, she is a Italian mixed mastiff. A band dog is what I call him. Her brother is a South African of the same mixed mastiff. So he's close to 140, about 138 pounds. And I looked at his chart, and she's actually a little bigger than him. I don't think she'll stay that way. But I think she'll end up around maybe 110, 120, and he's close to 140. It's already pretty crazy to watch them fight in the house. So anyway, I don't know what we were thinking. It's been a long time since we bought new furniture, so it's like, yeah, well, who cares? Let them break it. Yeah, they eat a lot of chicken. They love raw chicken at our house. Okay, let's keep going. TPR. As we said, why we close when we close. It broke here. That's when we close. Take the loss. Move on. I hope everybody did. Tesla. Tesla just keeps on falling. TSM. TSM. No good. In consolidation. Twilio. Everything's in consolidation right now. We got to be patient. There's a few things that could lead. And that's one of the things I would stress. This is helpful right here. The dollar retreating. The dollar retreating is helpful. But one of the things I'm going to stress is that when you're bullish, find things that have the ability to lead bullishly. Apple, Cisco, MasterCard, Visa, right? Things like that. Like, don't pick obscures that, just get smashed by the rest of the market. Pick something that if the rally comes, these are the things that are pulling the market in the rally. Visa, as I said, it's taken out this low, but the trend is still intact. It's still holding the 50. I would still find this valid. But something like VFC, no. In fact, VFC is gone, right? I'm not going to keep watching anything that just came on. VIK gone. I don't want to clutter up. Here's the VIX. So as we look at the VIX and think about our score, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where we were. So I'm not looking at like there's a higher high, then another higher high, and then a higher low, then a higher high, then a higher. There's one higher high here. Like this, during the course of this week, we got up here, there, and there, both. But that's the high. This was the high prior, and now we got up to there, and we got to that point. If I pull back and do this, I mean, that's definitely a higher low. And that would have me very concerned. I'm very concerned about the escalation that we're seeing on the VIX. I'm definitely going to knock a quarter of a point. I mean, honestly, you might even think about a half a point. I don't really see a lot bullish here right now. So, yeah, it's concerning. I definitely think our market posture score is going to drop into the ones. Let's keep going. See how our old friend Walmart is doing. Come on, Walmart. Where are you? At this point, I'm a no. I was looking for the hiccup after this, but now that we took that line out, I'm a no. Still gonna watch it. Let's just kind of check on our sectors here, and we may end early today and give you a little time to clean up the portfolio, or we can just have a Q&A session, whichever you guys want. I'm here. I've got a little bit of coffee left. Materials kind of sideways. Communication services, we were hoping would hold up to try to turn, and it hasn't. So this is now in a consolidation, and that's concerning. Energy has broken back below the low, so I'm not too worried about energy or its impact. Financials got battered this week. We had financials had been holding up, and now it's smashed down. That's concerning. Although industrials is trying to hold on, still in its consolidation. Technology still down. Staples looks like it's ready for a bounce. Utilities down. Healthcare stable. Consumer discretionary way down. And what do we have here? XYL. Xylem. I'm not sure what this is, but that actually kind of has an interesting look about it. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like Apple was enough that I put that on. I feel like if we get a bounce into next week, we'll get another bullish trade. And I want to have it early in the week if I'm going to do it. And then we'll see what kind of a bullish move we get. And if that bullish move next week is weak, if it comes without much follow through or anything. Anything less than a V, and I'm looking for bearish opportunities the other way. Give me your thoughts. Give me your questions. Give me your concerns. Yeah, that's the watch. Let's go. I'm gonna let you put your stuff up there. We're gonna do a couple of things. Let's go take a look at next week's economic calendar. What do we got? Monday, nothing. Tuesday, why are job openings then? Tuesday job openings. I was looking for those. 7.6 million. Still a pretty decent number. It's an inflationary week. So we've got CPI on Wednesday, PPI on Thursday, a minor consumer sentiment report on Friday. What are the expectations? Year over year is expected to drop 0.1. That's supposed to drop 0.2. Okay, so not bad. Not bad. Jobless claims back at 200,000. So, assuming nothing crazy happens with prices as they calculate relative to inflation or in tariff concerns, maybe we get out of this okay. Maybe we get out of it okay. Okay, here we go. What do we think about the Fed? We're only a week and a half away now, first of all. Nobody expects anything in that week and a half period of time, but it jumps. It jumps. It was 4-1 against. Now it's only 2-1 against in May. This is the first time. Most people are now thinking here it is 70, 80, 4-1 in favor of a cut by June. Remember that they're only expecting 2 cuts for the remainder of the year. 5 meetings at that point, 2 cuts. I still find myself in the July camp. Anybody want to weigh in? There we go. Okay, well, when we build a trade, we end up sitting for a little bit. When we build the trade prior, then we end up with a little time at the end. I think I like this better. I'd rather give you a little bit of time back to finish up cleaning up any orders or trades for the week so that we're not going right till the very, very end. There's an Apple alert. You have plenty of time if you want to take a look. Any questions or concerns for anything that I missed? Speak now or hold your peace until Sunday morning when we meet again. Yeah, we're feeling pretty good. Amazing. You guys are amazing. Pat yourselves on the back. You're fighting through it. It's not a great market. It's kind of really gotten into a bit of a rut. Great. So what? We found a bearish trade. We found a bullish trade. Next week, we'll do the same thing. And in addition, we'll probably put a neutral trade on as well. I am completely open to it. Sorry, I just wanted to look at something here. We had traded this before. Man, look at AVGO, 8.5% today. Doesn't seem like 8.5%, but it is. Okay, well, that'll do it for me then, you guys. Have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great Saturday. Have some coffee ready. Join me on Sunday morning for us to chat about all things market posture related. It's chilly where I am. I hope it warms up a little bit. I'm ready for spring, I've decided. So anyways, good to see you all. Have a great rest of your day. As always, happy trading.
Recording.